What's up, Sunni C's? We are back with another video. This time in this video, we are going to share with you guys our childbirth experience. So tune in. This may be a little long, but we're going to wrap it up as quick as we can. Quick as we can. And we're going to post it because guess what? I found an app on my phone to post videos, so I'm getting them done.
Don't leave it up to me.
It would never get done.
I got 6 months of videos I'm supposed to be editing.
Okay, so on I worked all the way up until my pregnancy. She was born January 7th. On January 7th, early that morning at like 3 a.m., he was getting in the shower, got out the shower, and I went into the restroom to use the restroom, and I looked at him, I said, we're gonna have this baby today. And he like,
yeah, okay, whatever.
He like, yeah, we've been saying that.
Here we go again.
So he went to bed and I tried to take a little nap. I started having contractions like around 5. So I called my doula. Shout out to Mariah. Get you a doula.
Get her.
Book my girl.
Her specifically.
She the truth. So I called Mariah and she stayed on the phone with me the whole time. I'm having contractions. They're not 5 minutes apart, not close enough for me to go to the hospital. So, I'm just in and out. She like, okay, just let me know. So we talking on the phone. At 6:30, she was like, are you ready to go to the hospital? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, she don't make decisions for you, but she just, asking me how I feel. I said, nah, I'll check with you at 7:30. I sit down at like 6:45, 6:48 in our Passan chair in our room, and it was a contraction that I screamed a certain way. Mariah hung up the phone with me so quick, and she called Carl.
It was like, get her to the hospital now. She said, I need you to wake up and take her to the hospital now. I said, okay. Got up.
So we get up, we getting ready and everything, and I think everything was already packed.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, it was... Like my electronics and stuff wasn't packed because I use them all the time, but including PlayStation. But I had to get the PlayStation right. But in the time that she was kind of getting herself prepared, I had enough seconds to go get it and pack it up and put it in the bag. And yeah.
He wrapped it up real quick because at the time when I was at the door, he was still wrapping the cord, and I looked at him and I was like, leave it and let's go right now.
And then she had to go back to the room, so that gave me like 5 extra seconds to be like, and power cord and zip up. Cool, let's go.
So we headed down the road. I think at this point it was like 7:10-ish, 7:05, 7:10. We headed down the road. Mariah's on her way. And it was like raining.
Yeah, it was raining a little bit.
I ain't gonna tell you what he was doing on the dash.
I was not. First off, I wasn't speeding. I don't know why she keeps trying to add this part to the story like I was speeding or something.
I threw on the hazard lights. He was going so fast.
No, that's Mariah said to put on the hazard lights so that we don't get pulled over. And I said, it's all good because we ain't moving that fast anyway. And so she gonna call herself turning the hazard lights on. And I turned them off. I was like, we don't need these.
Funny enough, this is the same shirt that I wore in the labor.
Oh, it sure is.
Okay, but we didn't. Anyways, we ride past Burger King and I'm hungry. And they do not feed you in the hospital, y'all.
Don't.
So I was like, stop and get me some food. He started laughing like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, bro, give me some food. So I got me some hash browns.
I got some French toast.
Yeah. And then we headed to the hospital. Mariah was there and we went to the ER. So you got to go to the ER before you go to labor and delivery. And I think my contractions started to kick up because they started to be painful. Like they tell you the contractions are so bad that you can't walk. And I walked into the hospital. The security was like, you need a wheelchair? I was like, nah, I got it.
This girl, oh my gosh, she was trying to walk everywhere. I'm like, bro, get into the wheelchair.
So we walked upstairs, went to the ER. They put the monitors on me and they said that they're going to monitor me. When they checked, I was only 1 centimeter dilated. For people that don't know, where the canal that the baby comes through is your cervix. And that's how they know how big you're dilated for the baby to push through, and they determine if you're ready based on that. So I was 1 centimeter, been 1 centimeter. I ain't worried. Okay, whatever. Them contractions started kicking, and I was throwing up. Mariah like, girl, that's good because that's how you know that the baby ready to go.
And she like, that's how you know that there's movement in your cervix because you throwing up.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, okay. So then I think they came back and checked again. She ended up being 3. And then at that point, that's when they were letting us out of ER so that we go back to labor and delivery because they was like, well, you're making progress. We see what's happening. Let's go ahead and get you back here. She was still throwing up and all that good stuff. So
yeah, I was throwing up. But here's a video of me walking down the hallway from ER.
Look at her and be like, here, I'm going to have you come this way so you can at least hold on to the wall as you need to, okay? You're doing awesome.
And open your legs.
You're
Rock
fine.
Side to side. I drop those shoulders. Drop those shoulders. Drop those shoulders. Relax your bottom. You cannot fight against those contractions. You will not win. Okay? Remember, that's your baby's way of trying to come to you. She's not going to hurt you.
Thanks, Gavin.
You're doing a beautiful job. Rock side to side. Slow down. Side to side.
You got a water up?
And on that walk, they asked if I wanted a wheelchair, and I was like, no, I'm about to push this through. So we go to labor and delivery. We probably got there around like maybe 9. It's around like 9 o'clock right now. So I'm laboring down on the toilet. I'm with Mariah and Carl. They're helping me through the contractions. Deep breathing, really focusing on my breath and everything.
Mariah doing all that because I wouldn't think about none of that. I ain't gonna lie to
you. What you thinking about?
I trying to figure out what was happening. I mean, they were talking about we about to have a kid today, and I'm like, I didn't think I was having a kid today. Okay, so we're doing this. This is happening. All right.
So Mariah was helping me at first. I'm on the toilet. I'm bent over, trying to just really work it out. Shout out to my girl, my nurse, Laura. She was new, but Laura was on it. Like, she was really on it. So they were trying to get the monitors on me. Y'all ladies, listen up. You do not have to be hooked up to the bed. Ask for a wireless monitor. What it is they stick it to your stomach where you don't have to be on the bed. So I didn't want to lay down. Laying down made it worse. So I just kind of sat up in a gravity helping position. Mariah helped me with that. She gave us a lot of information before we had the baby. That made my anxiety really good. Like, I wasn't worried. So I did that. I feel like time went by really quick. It was long for you?
It was, yeah, I mean, it wasn't, like, it was quick, but it wasn't quick. Like, it was intense. It was, like, an intense, like, few hours that we was in there. I mean, you said we got in there at 9, and she came out at
3:53.
Yeah, so that's a long time in between. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Fellas, if y'all gotta eat something, y'all better go to the exit door and while she's in the bathroom throwing up. And she with the doula. I'm like, okay, well, ain't nothing I can do in there. There's enough people in the bathroom. I'm just gone over here. I'm trying to eat my French toast before they get cold because, I was just being dad. I'm getting everybody in, getting everybody settled, carrying stuff. I'm tired. I ain't get to eat. Man, I started pulling out my French toast sticks and she hollered at me like, Carl! You really gonna eat at a time like this? I'm like, would you stop eating? I'm like, So I'm hungry. I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what to do now. I had to sneak over to the other side. Got to go in the bag real carefully, not make no crinkle noises. I said, hey, nurse, can I eat over here? She was like, yeah, you're good. I was like, bet. Ate my food, went over there, like, what y'all need? I'm like, I'm good now. Shit, they try to make a brother not eat nothing.
I was upset because the food that I ate came back up. And then I was just like, I'm over here in pain and you trying to enjoy some food?
No, I'm just trying to give myself energy.
No. I don't know why I snapped. I'm sorry. I don't think I ever apologized.
I was like, damn, I can't eat. I gotta starve.
I'm so sorry.
Guilty.
So I finally get on the bed because homegirl said she had to hook me up to the IV or whatever. So I'm finally in the bed. My contractions are like kicking, like they hiked up. So when I got in ER, I asked for a Tylenol. They gave me a Tylenol. The Tylenol did not work. So then they gave me
They gave you Stadol.
I always forget this.
A step above Tylenol. That's how she explained it.
I did. I said, Mariah, what's the step above Tylenol? She was like, they give you Stadol. So they gave me some Stadol in the ER, and then they gave me another dose once I got to labor and delivery, like at 9. So it was a 3-hour period that they could not give you. They had to go up in increments in a 3-hour period. So I got it at 9, and I asked for it again at 12. My homegirl, Laura, who was new, did not give me my medicine, and I thought she gave me my medicine. She did not give me my medicine.
Yep, and then you can't get the medicine after I think after 7 centimeters dilated or something like that. So she got to that point.
I was like 7 at 1.
Yeah, and then so she couldn't get the stuff no more. So she was just.
Yeah, I was like, can I get some medicine? They were like, no, you're 7 meters. I was like, what? Y'all didn't give me what I asked for? Like, this is crazy. So at this point, I'm fully natural, like fully unmedicated. So I am like, the pains are just really increasing at this point. He's by one side of the bed. Mariah's on the other side of the bed. I'm squeezing hands. Right now, I'm coming out of clothes. I walked down to labor and delivery in this. At this point, I only got one gown on and it's busted open in the back. Like, I'm hot. I'm hurting. My body's cramping. I lost, my water broke on the toilet when I was laboring down. So my labor broke on the toilet. It was starting to roll up. So at this point, it's 1 o'clock, right? 7 centimeters. I think by around 2, maybe 2:30, they said that I was complete. So being complete means that you are exactly 10 centimeters dilated. My doctor come down.
We tried to push. Oh, my bad. Now, so the doctor come down. She get all suited to boot. She got the boots on. She got the jacket on. She got the hat on. She got the gloves on. Everything buttoned up, sanitized, and everything. They try to get her to push, and the baby wasn't moving. So they like, okay. They try to push again. Okay, the baby still wasn't moving. So she went in there. She checked, and then she wasn't really complete. She was like 8.5, 9 centimeters. So they was like, well, she ain't ready yet. So we gotta wait till next time.
So
until she ready.
Yeah, they gave me a shot in my arm of something with a T to slow down my contractions. So I got 4 shots of those throughout the whole time. So that was the first shot I got in my arm to slow down my contractions because they were kicking back to back. Like, they were no longer 5 minutes apart. They were like a minute and a half apart. So then she left. I'm in the bed. I tell everybody that I gotta take a poop. Like, I got a boo-boo. They're like, it's the baby. It's the baby. And I'm like, no, like, I really got a boo-boo. Like, so they call the doctor in, back again. She get booted again. They check. I push. The baby's not coming. So she take it off. And she said during this time she went to go deliver another baby. So she left my room, went to another room to deliver another baby. So I think they gave me another shot in my arm to slow down contractions. They come back in because I'm like, y'all, I really gotta poop. Like, I have to boo-boo. They check. I'm 10 centimeters, ready to get the baby out. They didn't let me up to go boo-boo.
They sure didn't. They said, girl, you better push while you right here.
Did not let me go poop. So, fellas, if y'all are watching, or, ladies who are interested, they say when you have the baby, it's like a big old boo-boo relief. Like, you just poop the baby out. So that's why they kept hollering it was the baby. So this time, we start to push. And we're pushing for like about an hour and 15 minutes.
It was a while.
This is where it got intense. So the baby, the monitor on my stomach for the baby, her heart rate started to drop. So they took that one off and then hooked up monitors to her head.
Yeah, so they went inside. They went inside of, you know, the cavity of where baby come out of, and they got this suction thing or monitor that hooked to the top of the baby's head. That way they can get a direct read instead of like through the glue on stomach apparatuses. They put one on the head so that they can see exactly how the heart is beating.
Yeah, so I'm pushing at this point. A baby's heart rate should be about like 150-ish. Her heart rate dropped tremendously. So I get the oxygen mask on me. My contractions again are back to back. I get another shot in my arm to slow down the contractions, and they're telling me to breathe, breathe, breathe. So then again, we take it off. We try to push again. At this point, she's not coming out. So my doctor put a vacuum seal on her head to try to get her out. That one didn't work. She then got another vacuum seal to put on her head. Did that one work?
Yeah, it did. That's how she came out.
That's how she, oh, okay. So when she put that one on, we're trying, pushing. Nuri's heart rate went from like 154 to 82.
Mm-hmm.
So, she pushed, the baby's not coming out. My doctor said that I lost a lot of blood, which wasn't regular blood that comes with the baby. Like it was blood, like bloodshot red blood. And she didn't know if my placenta erupted. So she was worried. And she was like, I don't know, you know. She called and was like, call down there and tell them get the OR room ready. And I'm like, no, like the last thing I wanted to do was have like a C-section. Like I wanted to do 100% vaginal, 100% unmedicated. So I'm unmedicated, but we don't know if it was going to be vaginal. So I looked at Mariah and I looked at her and I said, no. No.
You sure did.
Yeah, because the doctor was asking me like, so what you want to do? Like, you want to come keep, I didn't say what to her, but I looked at Mariah like, no, we about to get this baby out right here. Right here.
And then literally 10 seconds after that, she hunkered down.
I looked at you though. Before then, I looked at you and I
looked at
told
me
you
first.
to pray.
Oh, I don't even remember that part. It was a lot going on.
At
that point, I started crying. It was a whole lot of happening. They talk about taking her back. The heart rate is dropping. She sweating and all. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. So then 10 seconds after she done told the doula no, and she telling the doctor, I'm about to push this baby out.
And then I looked at you and told you to pray.
Okay.
I said, pray to your grandparents. And I prayed. This is very important. This part is very important. I prayed to my grandpa and my grandma. They are like my everything, which is one of the names that Nuri is named after.
Mm-hmm.
So then.
Yeah, I was already praying. I was praying and crying and all kind of stuff. I mean, she didn't even have to tell me to pray. I was already praying, child. It was a whole lot going on. Then she turned around, she grabbed her leg, and then she just started pushing. I mean, she didn't get nobody no warning. She said the doctors ain't know what was happening. They over there standing there like this, and then she like, oh, she was like, oh, she about to try to push. Okay, hold on. She wasn't holding on. She was on her own time. She was just pushing whenever she felt like she was gonna push, and eventually she kept on pushing and. That baby head popped on out, and there was an arm, and then the rest of the body
everything came
like
out.
that.
Yeah, they talk about a ring of fire. The ring of fire is the head that comes out, and you feel like a fiery sensation, and then the rest of the body. I think she came out all at once. Like she was just like I don't remember like a pause. Like I don't recall a pause. I don't recall pain. There was no pain when she came out. Like the pain of childbirth is the contractions. It's not actually birthing the baby. I don't know if that makes sense. But I can't tell you what the pain felt with her coming out. I don't remember that. I don't think there was pain. I think it was just, she gotta come. So she came out, Carl's crying. I mean, y'all, crying. Like he in the...
I couldn't even stop it. I was trying to. I was like, I literally asked myself, like, why am I crying?
He's crying. So, boo-hooing.
30 minutes.
They're cleaning me up. Yeah, like legit. They're cleaning me up. He's over with the baby at the nursing station while they're wiping her down, getting her height, weight, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here, just found out I had 2nd degree, possibly 3rd degree tear. So they're cleaning me up and everything. He's crying over there. I'm sitting here on the bed like, all right, can I get my kid? So I wanted to keep the placenta attached. We could not keep the placenta attached because her umbilical cord was too short. So they cut that, sent her over. And then, yeah, she came back and that was Nuri.
Yep.
And then my eyes, he asked the doctor, he said, can y'all look at her eyes? Like,
It was her eyes and her skin. She was breaking out of hives and everything. Like, it was crazy.
yeah, I had like red dots all over my skin, like all over. And he was like, hey, bro, can y'all check on my wife? Like, what are y'all doing? And she kind of blew it off because she was stitching me up at the time.
Mhm.
So
And the other nurses that looked, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I think she's fine." I think they asked her a question like, "Are you like you going blind or anything?" She was like, "No." She's like, "Okay, well, we'll have somebody take a look at it later because they was again still trying to stitch her up." But I just wanted to make sure that somebody knew that I needed somebody to put some eyes to make sure she was okay.
okay, you better let them know.
Mm-hmm.
So we went up to the floor. We kind of just had our moment, our golden hour, golden day, really, with Nuri. It was just us. That was very beautiful. I recommend that you guys, if you have a baby, have just like an hour with you and dad and baby. That was really good for us to just love on her without really a lot of interruptions. But they checked on my eyes. They gave me eye drops. It was a lot of people that never seen that before. Both of my eyes was bloodshot red. I think the internal doctor that came was like, yeah, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I mean, she was talking the whole floor. Everybody and their mom was coming there looking. They was all coming in groups with the nurse on duty talking about, oh my God, look at your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, how was y'all talking about my shit down at the desk? What you doing?
So it went away. It gradually went away.
And she was putting titty milk in it.
Yes, breast milk. I was told to put breast milk in it and it started to clear up. Breast milk is the healer of everything.
Oh, yeah.
It probably could cure some cancer. I'm not even trying to be funny. But yeah, it cleared up after a while. And that was how Nuri got here.
Mm-hmm. Now she's here.
Now she's here and she's a month old. Oh my God.
Today.
Oh my God. We're releasing this when she's a month old.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was beautiful. Would you do it again?
It was intense, but I mean, yeah, sure, yeah. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of cool with one kid right now. Like, this one's enough.
Why one?
She is a lot right now. Like, she is a lot. I don't know. Like, this is hard. We'll see. Look, just check in with us in about a year, maybe 2, and see how we feel then. Daddy's tired. The thought of another kid right now makes me even more sleepy. My knees hurting.
I've been saying only child.
I don't know what's it. Yeah, just when I say check in with us in about a year.
Been saying only child. You don't get no rest. You don't get no rest.
She's sleeping a little bit more now. Let me see. She been sleep since what, 7, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, she been sleep for a little minute, and she in her crib.
Mm-hmm.
Get out my bed.
Yeah.
I need to be up on some skin. Mama, you hear me?
Yeah, because she been in the middle of us, like just dab in the middle.
Got to go. You got that nice comfy mattress
It'd be
that
nice on my baby.
Papa Mason bought you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big shots to my dad. You bought her a mattress.
Real
for
comfy.
The crib. Mm-hmm.
Real
She
comfy.
done knocked out on it now. And that memory phone, she probably can't even move their head because she, you know what I'm saying.
Look, okay. Well, that was all Sunni C's to the next video.